work of Kids on the Land program blends right in with the work of the Leo Ranch. The Dixon Water Foundation ranches connect people with the land that sustains them, and our mission states that Kids on the Land is a unique environmental program designed to teach children about the region where they live, connecting them to the land and a more sustainable future. It is an honor to be at the living building called the Betty and Clint Josey Pavilion, and to be able to show the students how sustainable living can occur. The pavilion, located on its Leo Ranch in Cooke County, was completed in the spring of 2014. A year later, the building was designated as the first living building in Texas. The pavilion is a place for learning and gathering, for laughing school children with muddy hands and ranchers swapping stories and strategies. But it is also a space for tranquility. You feel tapped into a purposeful stillness, like being in the middle of a grazing herd, one being working dutifully among many, interconnected in a balanced whole. It is a wonderful place where children can see and experience a deeper understanding of how grazing livestock, as well as the built environment, can work to do more good than harm. When the Kids on the Land program comes to Leo each spring, the program for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders opens the walls of their classrooms to the outdoors. A day on the land with Kids on the Land provides hands-on learning about the place where they live. For 3rd graders, it is all about doing the work of an entomologist. Dr. Paul Martin, our entomologist, takes the students into the world of insects as he shows them the tools entomologists use to study insects. They collect, identify, and learn about the word diversity. For 4th graders, it's all about doing the work of a naturalist. Retired NRCS agents, they take the students on a nature walk to identify native plant species. They learn about the benefits of native plants, their uses, and history here on the Grand Prairie in Cooke County. Students can make their own Native American talking stick and learn how they used the talking sticks in their council meetings out here on the prairie. Students begin learning how to keep their own nature journal when they collect a wildflower, examine it with their jeweler's loupe, and sit in the solitude of the Grand Prairie while writing in their journals. And what fun it is to get their hands in the clay to make seed balls. For 5th graders, the topic of the day is water. The students learn how the pavilion is a small-scale water cycle. Rainwater is collected from the roof and stored in a 13,000-gallon cistern. This water is used for sewage conveyance and occasional irrigation needs. The constructed wetland cleanses and returns all of the water used in the pavilion back to the aquifer. Thus, the groundwater pumped into the pavilion sinks eventually becomes groundwater again. The students are connected with this small-scale water cycle that parallels how rain is collected in a watershed, used by plants and people, processed by wetlands, the nature's kidneys, and returned to aquifers below ground. Local NRCS agents bring their rainfall simulator to help students observe and learn how covered soil, such as the land at Leo Ranch, contributes to a healthy water cycle. There is a timeline that gives students a glimpse of historical events that have happened in Cooke County over thousands of years. There are opportunities to sit, be quiet, observe, and listen, and do a little yoga with Mom. And maybe meet Mary Sophie Young, a.k.a. Peggy Maddox. You have time to reflect, have your picture made with Cowboy Joe, and then, when it's time to leave, Kids on the Land hopes you feel more connected to the land where you live, on the Grand Prairie. We hope to meet you again sometime in the future out here at the Leo Ranch. I would like to thank Angie Dixon for many of the pictures and videos we used in this presentation. Until we meet again, goodbye.
Come along with me, get to know your nature neighbors naturally. There's animals and insects and plants galore. There's fossils and history of what's happened before. This world is a spinning and it's only beginning. Will there always be room